Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Newbury Racecourse here on Saturday. It is October the 27th, 2018. Gonna look at the stakes races on today's program from Newbury, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for racecourses around the world. I'm gonna look at the stakes races 3, 4, and 6. So the 220, the 250, and the 355. So those races were the third race, which is the 220, the 250, and the 355, which goes off as race number 6. So let's get on to it. Third race, 220. It is the Group 3 Teddington Royal British Legion Stakes. It's a Group 3 race for Class 1 horses, going for a purse of $81,000. This race is for 3-year-olds and upwards. Field of 11 horses, going 2,400 meters or a mile and a half on the turf course. Top selection here. I like the 7 horse, the number 7 Weekender. Gonna go 7, 3, 10 in the tricast of the trifecta. 7, 3, 10, Tricast Trifecta, top selection, 7 horse Weekender, 4-year-old colt by Frankel. William Buick gets leg up for John Gosden, who I think is a very loaded trainer today. I think in the next few weeks he has some really good runs coming out from his stable, so keep an eye on him. But the horse's most recent outing came the 16th of September at the Curragh in Ireland, mile 3/4 in the Group 1 Irish St. Ledger. The horse finished third by 4.5 lengths. Flag of Honor just ran a hell of a race, and Lanthrope, I believe, is being pointed to the Melbourne Cup. This horse just really couldn't get the good closing kick. He ran well, but just couldn't get the good kick. I think cutting back to a mile and a half with the massive step down in class, I think he's going to really improve off the last run. Before that, he ran at York on the 25th of August, mile 3/4 in a Class 2 handicap. He finished second by 3 1/4 lengths there. The winner, Muthana, ran a hell of a race, but this horse was just a little bit too wide to get the victory there. 13 out of 20 at York, going a long distance of ground is not really good. This horse had the wide poster, just throw the race out. But before that, York, he had a really good race, staying a mile 3/4 for 2,800 meters in the listed stakes June the 16th. Finished second by a neck behind a good horse by the name of Marmello. He just missed, but he ran a good effort. And then he ran the Group 3 Matchbook VIP Henry II Stakes at Sandown during their evening fixture in late May, going the 2-mile trip. He finished third by 6.5 lengths behind Magic Circle and Red Verdon. Red Verdon, I believe, is pointed towards Melbourne Cup also. This horse just couldn't get there. But he won his seasonal reappearance at Chelmsford last spring, and he won his final race of the year last year at Ascot, very nicely, staying a mile 3/4. He's the kind of horse he can handle wet ground, he can handle firm ground. I don't think the ground's going to be a problem. He has a good post draw here today, step down in class. I think he'll really run well. Just a slight thought, just looking at it right now, the Henry II stake at Sandown in late May. It's a Group 3. I'm surprised that race won't be upgraded in a few years' time. It wouldn't surprise me. It should be a Group 2 hopefully very soon, maybe 10 years down the line, possibly a Group 1, because you have some good horses coming out of those races the last few years. But like I said, back to the Weekender, the 7 horse, I think he'll run well. I'll take him as a top selection. So to recount my selections for the third, the 220 from Newbury, it is the Group 3 Legion Stakes. Going to go with the 7 horse Weekender. I'm going to go 7, 3, 10 in the tricast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 4 from Newbury, the 4th race, the 250, as I got a paper cut on my hand, but hopefully I can take care of that quickly. But the 4th race, 250 from Newbury, it's the Group 3 Molson Coors Stakes. It's a Group 3 race for Class 1 horses, going for a purse of $54,000. This race is for 2-year-olds, colts and geldings only. Field of 11 horses, going the distance of ground of 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs on the turf course. Top selection, I like the 8 horse House of Kings. I'm going to go 8-1-7 in the tricast of the trifecta. 8-1-7 tricast trifecta. Top selection, the 8 horse the 8 horse House of Kings. Adam Kirby's on this one for Clive Cox. 2-year-old colt by Camelot. The horse's most recent outing came 24th of September at Leicester. 7 furlongs in a Class 4 novice. The horse finally got the victory, 1 by 1 1/4 lengths, 5 to 2 second choice that day. He had a great turn of foot, had a little traffic trouble, but he got there in the end, and it was a good going away victory. I think coming here to Newbury again, where he didn't run half bad in his first outing ever, I think I'll like the going here. Before that, last 5th of September, 7 furlongs Class 5 maiden. The horse finished second by a neck there, and again, he just never switched the leads there, which probably cost him. He just never needed that extra kick there. And then back here at Newbury on the 17th of August, 7 furlongs in Class 4 maiden. Horse finished third by 1 1/4 lengths, 25-1. Ran a lot better than his odds indicated. Again, but he didn't have the lead changing down very well there either, which could have possibly got him second. I don't think he would have won, but they had to figure out the lead changing, and he figured it out a little bit last time out at Leicester. If he's a really good horse today and can switch leads, I think he could run a big one. 15-1, very wide open race. I'll take him. So to recap my selections for the fourth, the 250 from Newbury, it's the Group 3 Molson Coors Stakes. Going to go with the 8-horse House of Kings. Going to go 8-1-7 in the TriCast, so the trifecta. So we're going to head over to race number 6 now, the 355. The 355 for Newbury, it's the Beverly Stud Stakes. It's a fillies listed stakes for Class 1 horses, going for a purse of $40,500. This race is for 2-year-old fillies only. Field of 11 horses, going 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs on the turf course. Top selection here. I like the number 3 horse, Curatonia. I'm going to go 3-2-7 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 3-2-7 TriCast trifecta. Top selection is the 3-horse Curatonia. 2-1, 2 affiliated by Oasis Dream, Godolphin Doe, and Charlie App Betrained. William Buick picks up the mount. The horse's most recent outing given 7th of October at Longchamp, yielding ground 1 mile in the Group 1 Pre-Marcel Boussac Stakes. The horse ran absolutely crap. Finished 8th by 3 lengths. Never got the turn of foot. Never quickened up. It wasn't the day to win. This horse showed a lot of heart both the 2 races before. Ran in the Group 3 Prix d'Amour at Longchamp 1 mile, 10th of the 9th. That day, the horse finished second by 3/4 length by Rocos. He just missed at the end, but ran a good effort. And then first outing ever, July 27th at Ascot, 7 furlongs in a fillies novice. Horse won by half length there. This horse just had a great turn of foot. Easy race. I think coming here today, lesser quality horses than the French race. I think this horse really do well. 2-1. There's not a lot you can do on it, but I think this horse really do well with the step down class. So watch out for her. So to recount my selections for the 6 from Newbury 355, it's the Beverly Stud Stakes, or the Byerly Stud Stakes, pardon me. I'm going to go with the 3-horse Curatonia. I'm going to go 3-2-7 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.